The D3300 continues on the path of its entry-level DSLR predecessors with plenty of built-in shooting and retouch modes, a small footprint, and beginner-friendly user interface. It has a high-resolution 24.2 megapixel CMOS sensor with no optical low-pass filter, just like the D7100 and D5300. JPEG image quality from all of those pixels is very good, and fine detail remains until around ISO 3200. The beginner-friendly guide mode makes it simple for the user to pick the best exposure modes based on the subject and type of scene they're shooting as they ease into more manual settings. Basic exposure parameters, shutter speed, aperture, and exposure compensation are all handled by the well-placed rear thumb wheel in concert with the exposure compensation button. This layout makes changing settings fairly quick and fluid, though the user interface is very menu-driven due to the lack of a top display. The D3300 has a large range of in-camera RAW and JPEG image editing options, and the RAW files offer ample room for corrections, including tone curve adjustments. A newly designed collapsible 18-55 f3.5 to 5.6 VR kit lens comes with the 3300. Optional wireless sharing to smartphones and tablets can be accomplished via Nikon's WU1A wireless module or an iFi SD card. We gave the D3300 a silver award when we reviewed it. Its battery life, video specification, and overall performance were very hard to find fault with.
The Canon EOS Rebel SL2 is Canon's latest entry-level APS-C format DSLR. Featuring a 24-megapixel sensor, the SL2 can compete with several of its more expensive rivals in terms of image quality, but beats them when it comes to size and weight. Designed to be as small and light as possible, the SL2 doesn't compromise on ergonomics. A large, fully articulating rear touchscreen makes live view and movie shooting fun and easy, while a range of fully automatic and manual exposure modes are available to suit both beginner and aspiring photographers alike. The SL2 offers a fairly basic 9-point AF system in conventional viewfinder mode, but its dual pixel autofocus in live view and video is much more versatile, making it a very capable camera for tripod-mounted photography and casual video shooting. A maximum shooting rate of 5 frames per second is useful for capturing fast-moving action. Built-in Wi-Fi with NFC and Bluetooth is available for remote control and image transfer to a smart device. Overall, the Rebel SL2 is a tiny camera with a powerful feature set that will make an ideal first DSLR for a compact camera or smartphone upgrader. The FujiFilm X-T100 is an entry-level mirrorless interchangeable lens camera, aimed at beginners and casual photographers. Styled like a small DSLR, the 24-megapixel X-T100 features a built-in electronic viewfinder, offering a high resolution of 2.36 million dots. An articulating, touch-sensitive screen on the rear of the camera is handy for precise AF positioning, as well as composing images from awkward high and low angles. At the heart of the X-T100 is a 24-megapixel APS-C format sensor, which is capable of turning out excellent images. Beginners will probably be happy to stick to JPEG capture, and a range of film simulation modes open up a lot of creative opportunities. As well as great-looking still images, the X-T100 is also capable of capturing 4K and 1080p video. The 4K option is limited though, with a maximum frame rate of 15 frames per second. 1080 footage can be captured at up to 60p, which is much more usable. Audio is recorded with a built-in stereo microphone, but a 2.5mm mic jack is also provided. In common with most Fujifilm cameras, the Bluetooth-equipped X-T100 offers a generous number of external buttons and dials. Fully automatic operation is easy, but more advanced photographers will have no trouble taking full control over exposure and focus.
This is the Sony a6000 mirrorless camera. The Sony a6000 is the successor to the very popular Sony Alpha NEX6. It sits just above the Sony a5100 in the company's mirrorless lineup. In fact, the a6000 and a5100 are extremely similar, the biggest difference being the a6000's electric viewfinder and more extensive external controls missing from the cheaper a5100. The a6000 offers a 24.3 megapixel APS-C CMOS sensor and Sony's Bions X image processor. The biggest advancement over its predecessor is the vastly improved hybrid autofocus system featuring 25 contrast detect and 179 phase detect points that cover almost the entire frame. In fact, we found the a6000 to be class-leading when it comes to autofocus speed and accuracy in a large sensor mirrorless camera. The camera itself handles well, with ample customizable buttons and click wheels for solid control, plus a quick menu. It offers a burst rate of 11 frames per second with subject tracking, full HD video capture at 1080 60p and 24p with clean HDMI output and Wi-Fi connectivity as well as NFC. Overall, this is an extremely well-rounded camera that offers class-leading features for a very reasonable price point.